Welcome to this very, very special edition of the Sixth Set here at Quinnipiac University. I'm Gage Kilborn, joined alongside Haley Wynn and Paul Syracusa, my fellow beat reporters throughout this season. And we're seeing the volleyball team do something that they haven't done previously. Play volleyball in December, as it's Christmas time now, getting around that time of year, and they're still playing volleyball. How does it feel to see them still playing after winning the MAC title?
It's crazy. It's amazing. This is the first time in history that the Quinnipiac Bobcats have won the MAC tournament, and it happened in Orlando, Florida. What a magical place for that to happen. And here we are in December getting ready and preparing for the NCAA tournament in Wisconsin. We are going against the Wisconsin Badgers. Paul, what do you think?
Yeah, so as we all know, the Bobcats started out 2-12. It's very hard for a team when they start out that poorly to get to the level that they have. And when you look at that championship game against Fairfield, I was blown away by how many different players were contributing. I mean, Giovannioni, Nicole Legg. I mean, Ariana Diaz wasn't even top 3 in kills. Yagmir Ganesh was also in there as well. When Ariana Diaz doesn't need to dominate, which is something we've been accustomed to seeing, especially in a championship type game, this team is truly frightening for anyone they can play against.
Yeah.
It really is. They've been playing a more well-balanced style of offense with Giovannioni coming back from her abdominal injury. And it makes it a little bit easier for the team because they now play more cohesively, and they're playing the right style of volleyball at the right time, it seems like.
Yeah, a lot of teamwork, and they were there, they were ready, they were on the court, and they knew what they had to do, and they did it, and it was great, great to see.
Now we go into the Wisconsin Badgers, a team they're going up against, a top seed in this region. And it's a bit of a tough test because they've been playing some pretty good volleyball as of late, too. 18 straight wins, and they've only lost 3 sets in that span as well. Big Ten champions, defending national champions. What's one player that you think is going to be scary to watch?
I think the Quinnipiac Bobcats should watch out for Devin Robinson. She is number 10 from Iowa. She's a junior middle blocker and right side player. She averages 2.5 kills per game, and that is number 3 overall for their team. She is a phenomenal player. She has appeared in 24 sets and started in 19 of those for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Yeah, pretty solid. I mean, you talk about size a lot. Anna Smrek's another one to mention. She doesn't get mentioned too much. She's a sophomore, but she's 6'9", middle blocker as well. And it's those type of size that's going to be, I think, scary in Quinnipiac a little bit because in the MAC they're not used to facing up against middle blockers with that much size. Like 6'9", I mean, she's easily a foot over taller than the rest of us. And as a sophomore, I think it's something that's scary to watch out for. I know we talk about Ariana Diaz being 5'4", but still able to do fantastic things on the court as an outside hitter. She doesn't care about her size. She uses that to her advantage by doing those low hits. But
we'll see what happens against this tall team.
It's just a tough task ahead of her. What about you, Paul? What's your favorite player? Who's your player to watch out for?
So I'm going to have to go with Danielle Hart. She's their captain, middle blocker. And as we all know, Quinnipiac doesn't have a whole lot of height. So in particular, Nicole Legg needs to have a good game blocking because if Legg isn't able to block in as well as the rest of the team, they could find themselves in some deep trouble tomorrow.
They really could, yeah. That was a great one. Danielle Hart, fifth-year senior captain for the Wisconsin Badgers, helped lead them to the national championship title last season over Nebraska. Looking to repeat as champions this year around. You guys can tune in to the game tomorrow on ESPN Plus in Madison, Wisconsin. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Sixth Set here at Q30 Sports.